Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk. Let's get ready.
Also, after replacing an obsolete engine on a newer and more serious unit, suddenly react with surprise when the traffic police fine serious amounts, bringing almost to criminal responsibility. If you understand all this specifically, you should dig into the legal nuances of the topic. How to overcome common misconceptions and solve problems with the registration of internal combustion engines without problems. Many people think that allegedly traffic police officers have no right to demand any information about the engine when stopping a vehicle and get stumped. Questions arise during registration and technical inspection. It is a mystery what is the basis for uninformed car owners' confidence that the officers have no right to ask for the license plate of the power unit. The engine number may not be indicated openly in the registration certificate, but in the passport of the vehicle, and in the network of the common base, the number of the internal combustion engine exists, as well as the numbering of the body and chassis, the color of the car and the volume of the engine. Car owners are right only in one thing, that during technical inspection, as well as registration, the number identifiers of the engine are not subject to verification. However, when replacing the engine, the driver is still obliged to register this fact with the traffic police. Let's take the most trivial example, replacing an obsolete unit with a new engine with similar characteristics. This requires updating the information in the vehicle passport. But few people remember that the vehicle passport and the registration certificate are two different documents. It is the vehicle passport that is important for a car, as it is its data that goes into the automatic registration database. There is a misconception that no one will demand identification of the power unit when selling or buying a car. Legal actions when replacing the engine must take place in a mandatory manner. Experienced car owners are well aware that despite the simplification of the engine registration procedure, the legal responsibility for violations remains the same. If any discrepancy with the provided information about the engine is detected, the minimum trouble is towing the vehicle to the impound lot until the circumstances are clarified, besides the payment of this from the pocket of the car owner. The maximum punishment is criminal proceedings in case of manipulation with the license plate on the engine. Let us list the main points of the accompanying documentation when replacing an engine. Since 2013, an order has been introduced which requires that the registration of a vehicle be accompanied by the indication of a unique VIN code. This code is assigned to the car directly from the assembly line and has 17 symbols. What is encrypted in this code? It is the year of manufacture of the car, country, and manufacturer. There is also the type of vehicle, body license plate and data of the power unit. There are peculiarities in the process of engine replacement. Registration is not required if the characteristics of the new engine coincide with the parameters of the old one, which is confirmed in the VIN code. It will be enough if the information is updated in the technical vehicle passport and the registration base. The following documents will be required for this purpose: vehicle passport, copy and original. Civil passport with a copy. Certificate of registration of the car. Insurance policy. Bill of sale for a new engine. Customs declaration if the engine is foreign. Certificate of the service station where the power unit was changed with a copy. Act of the service station, which confirms that the reconstruction of the system was not carried out and everything coincides with the requirements of GIBDD. For peace of mind, it is recommended to submit all of the above documents to the REO of the state automobile inspection at the place of registration and to write a free-form statement on the replacement of the propulsion system. The inspectorate will perform a reconciliation of the number and notify you of the time to apply for the result. The condition is that the vehicle must already be registered with GIBDD. It should be known that the car owner will be required to make a mandatory payment of 1,300 rubles, as the receipt of state duty supplements the list of documents. Also subject to reissuance and insurance certificate, since it contains the former information about the points and engine. Experience suggests that when buying a new engine, it is better to adhere to the regulations and register the engine. The retailer is obliged to provide you with an invoice, and the contract of sale or purchase must be provided by a private person. If you buy the engine from hand, reconciliation of the engine number is always necessary. Situation with a contract engine of a different model replacing or installing an engine with a more powerful configuration will require special regulations in the registration, as it is already considered a change in the design of the vehicle, which entails modification and modernization of all other systems of the car. The necessary procedures in the following list: technical inspection of your iron horse and referral to NAMI. Obtain a conclusion on the modernization of the power part in NAMI. Obtain a diagnostic card of the service center with the presence of a certificate for engine replacement, certificate of reconstruction with the signature of the director and seal of the service station. Check for the presence of all certificates and documents from the above lists, as well as their copies. After all procedures with the registration and readiness of all certificates are completed, it is necessary to take them to the branch of the traffic police. After checking all the information entered, the owner receives a new vehicle passport and a certificate of registration of the vehicle. In conclusion, understanding the necessary documents for a contract engine is crucial for ensuring compliance and smooth operations. Registering a contract engine can vary based on specific regulations, and while it may not always be mandatory, doing so can provide added security and legitimacy to your operations. Always check with the relevant authorities, such as the GIBDD, to ensure you are following the latest guidelines. By staying informed and prepared, you can navigate the complexities of contract engines effectively. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more insights on this topic.